The Turkish Prime Minister, Binali Yildirim, has met his Iraqi counterpart, Haider al-Abadi, in Baghdad. The two countries are hoping to improve bilateral ties following a period of strained relations. The Iraqi parliament has accused Turkey of violating its sovereignty over a base Turkey uses to train local forces in northern Iraq. Well, Ahmed Rushdi is the executive manager of the House of Iraqi Expertise Foundation and joins us now. Thank you very much for joining us. Why are these two countries so keen on repairing relations now? As we've been hearing, they have been under strain, haven't they?
Well, actually, in these, let's say, 2 months, the previous 2-3 months, there were a crisis between Iraq and Turkey, and a political crisis between Iraq and Turkey, and there was escalating on both sides, especially in the media aspect. But now it looks like there were negotiations between the two sides. Maybe it was secret, on a secret basis, and at the end there will be there was a settlement in a way that His Excellency Binali Yildirim now in Baghdad and negotiating, let's say, achieving the negotiations that happened in these 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks, especially in Istanbul and also in Ankara. That means maybe now they will be solving so many issues between Iraq and Turkey, mainly the terrorism groups like PKK and Daesh, and maybe the two sides now appointed the real target, which is international terrorism, which is headed by PKK and Daesh.
There seems to be a general reconfiguring of international relations at the moment involving Turkey going back to countries it's fallen out with, such as Russia, for example. How does that fit into that general picture?
Well, it looks like the geopolitical positions is actually playing a role, especially between Iraq, Turkey, Iran, and maybe even Russia, Syria, and so on. Maybe we're going to see something on the ground between these mainly three countries, Iraq, Iran, and Turkey, which means that the settlement of other issues like what's happening in Syria, maybe with the help with the Russians, and maybe with the help with the next U.S. president, President Trump, at the end there will be a settlement. Especially, we saw what's happened between Turkey and Russia, and the settlement in Halab and the ceasefire agreement in Syria. Now we hope that this visit it will be a new road, a new pathway for both sides, for Iraq and Turkey, to build up a new agreements, and maybe there will be signing of so many agreements, especially in the economical side, and also in fighting against Daesh. It means also that the Turkish forces are now welcomed inside the Iraqi soil, and maybe there will be a real battle, a real liberation battle against Daesh in Mosul with the help of the Turkish forces and with the acceptance of the Iraqi side. And also what Mr. Haider al-Abadi said, that we will not accept any actions from the PKK on the Iraqi soil. It means that at the end, Iraq and Turkey will settling down any issues that happen between them, maybe will ending in a very important issue on a strategic agreement, especially in the area of energy.
Ahmed Rushdi, thank you very much for that analysis.